What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be another iPhone 11 comparison, and this time comparing it against the iPhone 8 Plus. Now as you guys know, the iPhone 8 Plus is the older phone, the iPhone 11 is the newer phone, so technically speaking the iPhone 11 should be faster. But you guys might be looking at this video and be like, oh bro, didn't you already do this video like a month ago, 2 ago? And yeah, I did, but that was just a full-on comparison. I did a little speed test in it, but it wasn't that big, and I then, usually I do separate camera tests, right? Just test the cameras and photos and all that stuff. And I figured I would do separate speed tests as well. Just a whole video dedicated for the speed testing every which way, the app opening, random apps, downloaded apps, RAM management, all that stuff. And the iPhone 11 actually has a really weird issue with RAM management. I'm not really too sure what's going on with it. Hopefully future iOS versions will fix it. I don't think it's a permanent problem, but I'm kind of curious to see what Apple will do with it. But all the apps are cleared out in the background. They have pretty much the same exact apps within them. So let's go and start loading things up. Let's do the camera. 3, 2, 1. Now with these apps, you won't really notice that big of a difference. They're going to be almost the same. Let's do photos. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they were about the same. Not that big of a difference at all. Calendar. 3, 2, 1. The iPhone 11's was just a little bit ahead of that one. Mail. 3, 2, 1. And I do think the iPhone 11 was faster, but it was kind of weird because this one was a different panel. Clock. 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11 for sure was faster. Maps. 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11 definitely faster. Weather. 3, 2, 1. Even then, iPhone 11 just a little bit faster. Reminders. 3, 2, 1. Again, iPhone 11, as you saw, got into that little panel thing faster. Notes. 3, 2, 1. And we were on two different sets there. Stocks. 3, 2, 1. And again, iPhone 11 faster. iPhone 8 Plus will be right behind it though, but as you saw, man, this thing's taking forever. The iPhone 11 definitely was faster here. Could be an issue with the server or something like that. Sometimes I've had issues in the past where some iPhones, would just keep spinning and wouldn't really refresh. So news. 3, 2, 1. I might have a pop-up here. App Store. 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11 was faster to load into that specific image, so that one I'll give to the iPhone 11. Health. 3, 2, 1. I think iPhone 11 was faster, but just by a little bit. This one was literally right behind it. And let's do calls. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Music. 3, 2, 1. And iPhone 11 again was a little bit faster there. So that was pretty much the basic apps, all apps that are pretty much, downloaded on every phone from the beginning with. As you can see, all of them are loaded in the background. So I download these separate apps, these ones that, a lot of people probably know and a lot of you probably have. And we're going to test these ones to see which one is faster. But so far what I've seen is the iPhone 11 does seem to be the faster phone. It's not slow at all, obviously the 8 Plus is right behind it though. It's not a big, huge difference that I've noticed, but I could be wrong with these apps. So let's go and start loading them up. Let's do Fruit Ninja. 3, 2, 1. And iPhone 11 was just a little bit ahead of the iPhone 8 Plus right there. Stack. 3, 2, 1. And they were about the same to get into those ads. It wasn't a really big difference between them. So thank you. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, iPhone 11 is definitely ahead of the iPhone 8 Plus. And that one was actually really noticeable. Wasn't expecting that big of a difference. Snake versus Blocks. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, iPhone 11 definitely ahead, getting into some gameplay. None of them seem to be stuttering at all, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I definitely to get into the app faster on the iPhone 11. Netflix. 3, 2, 1. I'm afraid I'm going to get a pop-up. I knew it. They were about the same even with that pop-up. I do think the iPhone 11 was definitely ahead. That's my fear, is getting these pop-ups. 3, 2, 1. Because they'll just randomly come and I don't even know what to do about it. Quizlet is definitely faster on the iPhone 11. Dropbox. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, definitely faster on the iPhone 11. Bofa. 3, 2, 1. Actually, Bofa is faster on the iPhone 8 Plus, alright? Wasn't expecting that one. Temple Run 2. 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, to load into this app, or the game specifically, the iPhone 11, just a little bit ahead of the iPhone 8 Plus, as you guys can see. iPhone 11 is into it. iPhone 8 Plus shortly after. Getting into some gameplay. Let's see if they stutter. This is a pretty basic game, but it could be a little bit of a difference. So let's see. and they're about the same, not that big of a difference though. Facebook 3, 2, 1. About the same, not a big difference at all. Twitter 3, 2, 1. As you can see, iPhone 11 to load into the Twitter app is faster than the iPhone 8 Plus. Instagram 3, 2, 1. Again, iPhone 11 is faster. Paper IO 2, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, iPhone 11 is definitely faster there. Let's get into some gameplay, see if there's any difference, and you can see they're about the same, not a big difference at all. So, Snapchat 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11 again is faster there. Original Temple Run 3, 2, 1. Now I will have to restart this one because this one was in the middle of a game, and I do this every time and it's so obnoxious. Temple Run again 3, 2, 1. And one thing I want to point out is the screens actually look pretty decent on both devices. Some might even say the iPhone 8 Plus looks better. Let's get into some gameplay. They were almost about the same. And I don't think there's going to be that big of a difference, but they're going to be about the same. It's a very basic app. Let's do Real Racing 3, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully I don't have pop-ups on either of these phones that I have to dismiss, and it doesn't look like it. Based out the front though, I'm going to say the iPhone 11 will be faster, but I'm going to be wrong, I already know it. And yep, I was wrong, the iPhone 8 Plus is faster. And that was actually pretty surprising. That's one thing I've noticed, is that with games like Real Racing 3, the older iPhones seem to be loading it up faster than the newer iPhones, which is really weird. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing for sure. Let's do a maze, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, the iPhone 11 definitely faster there. Aqua Parkio 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11 a little bit faster to get into the little panel thing. And iPhone 11 is faster to get into the overall game as well. Agario 3, 2, 1. I think iPhone 11 is faster there. Asphalt 8, 3, 2, 1. And iPhone 11 I think was a little bit faster there. iPhone 8 Plus was just a little bit behind. Nova Legacy 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna roll with it. I hate turning the phone every 5 seconds. As you can see, iPhone 11 ahead, iPhone 8 Plus a little bit behind. So Dead Trigger 3, 2, 1. And again, I think the iPhone 11 was a little bit ahead of the iPhone 8 Plus. Totem 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, the iPhone 11 was definitely ahead this time. Doodle Jump 3, 2, 1. And again, iPhone 11 is a bit ahead of the iPhone 8 Plus. Asphalt 9, 3, 2, 1. And I'm not too sure. Okay, I don't want to update. And this happened last time too, so this one will be inconclusive. Let's see if PUBG will open on any of these phones. And I don't even think I have PUBG on this phone. Well, regardless, that pretty much covers the speed comparison. Let me go ahead and load up the apps in the background. Now, as I've seen before, the iPhone 11 does a really bad job at RAM management. Let's do Photos 3, 2, 1. And both of them actually restarted. The iPhone 8 Plus has 3 gigabytes of RAM. The iPhone 11 has 4 gigabytes of RAM, so it should be doing better. But we'll see that later on. Let's do this one. Okay, they're both seeming to restart on both phones, which is kind of funny. I wasn't expecting that. Mail. Okay, they're both restarting. Clock. They both restarted, but they refresh pretty fast. Let's do weather 3, 2, 1. Yep, and it seems like they're both restarting the same amount, which is kind of surprising. We can do like snake versus blocks. iPhone 11 was actually able to keep that in the background, as you guys can see. The iPhone 8 Plus actually restarted, so that's a pretty big difference right there. I wasn't honestly expecting that. I was expecting the iPhone 11 to restart before the iPhone 8 Plus. Let's see if I can get into Instagram or something. Instagram 3, 2, 1. And both restarted, as you guys saw. Sorry, there's some noise in the background. Twitter 3, 2, 1. And both were about the same, not a big difference right there. And we'll go ahead and end it off with Real Racing 3, whatever this game is. 3, 2, 1. And they both were able to keep it in the background. Now, I did run a speed comparison, I do believe, but I don't think I had the score on the iPhone 8 Plus or something. As you can see, I forgot to do it on this 8 Plus. I might have it on another 8 Plus. And my other iPhone 8 Plus is actually not charging, but this is what I'll tell you, right? Between the speed comparison between them, I do think the iPhone 11 is the overall faster device for sure. If you're wanting to get a new phone because of the speed or something, if you want a newer phone because of just performance, the iPhone 11 is definitely a step up from the iPhone 8 Plus. But like I said in other videos, like if the iPhone 11 was a 10 out of 10 phone, The iPhone 8 Plus in terms of speed is literally right behind it. It's not like it's like a 4 out of 10. This is like a probably like a 9, I guess like an 8 out of 10 for sure. The RAM management was definitely one thing I noticed right out the gate. The iPhone 11 did a lot better job at managing the RAM than the iPhone 11. But regardless, I do think both phones are very good. And if you had to get one, obviously 11 is the best way to go. I think it's worth the extra money that you're going to get going from an 8 Plus to an 11. But again, if you want to save some money, the iPhone 8 Plus is still a very good performing phone as well. So that pretty much covers it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.